release material with RedRum, the late great, RedRum 781. I gotta get permission from his people first before I put that shit out.
Right. Rest in peace to RedRum, man.
Rest in peace to RedRum, bro. I got his name tattooed on the back of my neck and shit, man. Because my arms, as you already know, my arms are completely covered and shit.
Right. Speaking of RedRum, man, since we talked, RedRum passed away, unfortunately, bro.
Yeah, man.
I'm sure, and I noticed that affected you, man. You went to the funeral. How was it?
Man, yeah, I honestly got emotional. It's like the understatement, man. I was completely destroyed, man. Like mentally, emotionally, spiritually, I was just like, I mean, I actually when we got there, because I mean, everybody has their own way of processing, death. Excuse me. Everybody has their own way of dealing with death. They go and smoke a blunt. They might go and do some fucked up shit to somebody if it's that kind of death, to get their mind right. But me personally, I'm like, I'm so used to burying homies and shit that got killed, and we already got that without saying much. We already got that mind state that we gonna take care of this shit for you, homie. That we gonna do this for you. But when someone dies of just illness or unforeseen circumstance, like a car accident,
right?
What can you do? The processing is completely different. Right. So I went and got myself a bottle of Hennessy, and I just tried to numb myself. I was out there taking shots of Henny, like straight out the bottle, like taking shots. And a couple people up there that know me pretty well, they were on some shit like, damn, fool, you gotta slow it down. You know what I mean? Like, you gotta slow it down.
Too wasted, huh?
Yeah, man. We was out there probably about a good maybe a good hour or so.
Mm-hmm.
An hour or so before we actually maybe a little longer before we actually made our way in. And once I'm making my way in, and I seen his casket open, and I got a small little glimpse of him. Mm-hmm. Motherfucker back right away, like, nah, I can't do this shit. You know what I mean?
Right.
Like, I can't do this. And much love to my homie June Dog and shit, and Bandana the Rag. They're ones that actually kind of had to put.
Shout out to Bandana and shout out to June Dog, man.
Yeah, shout out to both of them, but they're the ones that actually had to push me to go and see them and shit. That broke down, you know what I mean? I ain't ashamed to say it. You know what I mean? I broke down, and it was just unbelievable. You know what I mean? It was unbelievable. Because all the way to his final days, me and him were in touch. You know what I mean? I know there was times where I could tell that he wasn't really in the mood of talking, and I told him, like, if you don't mind, you don't even gotta respond. I'm gonna just check in with you. Like, you don't even gotta respond. I'm just checking in with you. Like, yeah, I appreciate that, little bro. So right. even right now, I'm trying not to choke up and shit, because me and RedRum was, we was real tight. We was real tight then.
Right.
There's a couple, I ain't gonna say much about them, but there's a couple motherfuckers out there doing stupid ass fucking reels and doing fucking YouTube videos and shit talking about rum. Like, oh, no one knew RedRum like I knew RedRum. They need to shut the fuck up. Like, seriously. Like, we're not here to promote violence or promote negativity right now.
Righteous.
But everybody that fucking has something to say, oh, me and RedRum, like, fuck you. Simple as that. Like, you use a lying ass motherfucker. And with that being said, rest in peace, RedRum 781, Jermaine Carter, a living legend. I said it, and I don't know if you see the Skip Townsend.
Shout out to Skip Townsend too. That's my boy.
Shout out to Skip. He was able to he let me say my piece on his little video. Uh-huh. And like a video, RedRum was a living legend while he was here, and he's an immortal legend now that he's no longer here in the flesh.
Right. Know? Exactly, man. It's unfortunate because I was gonna go to the funeral, but I had to make sure I had COVID, man. I guess I came in contact with somebody, so you had this COVID shit, and this shit ridiculous, bro.
You was right though?
Yeah, hell yeah. I didn't have it. Yeah, it was negative. I like a long time ago, but not the last time around the funeral time. You feel me? Right. Like, I gotta wait till I get the test results back. So it's like shit, man. Right. Unfortunately, I couldn't make it. I wanted to go too though. RIP to RedRum, man. Shout out to June Dog, Bandana, and
I got his name in the back of my neck and shit, because I was trying to figure out where to get it.
Uh-huh.
I even thought about getting it on my neck. But the homie was like, hey, RedRum was at your back.
Yeah.
Get it on your back.
So you put it on your back.
Put it on my back. Oh, excuse me, I got my throat. I don't know what the fuck it is. I ate some bootleg lemon pepper wings today.
I hope you ain't got the Rona.
Nah. I'm vaccinated, all that good shit. But even with the vaccination, motherfuckers still dying.
Yeah. Hey, but speaking of what you was just saying, though, I did see a few posts. I don't know what post in particular you was referring to. We don't have to say nobody's name. Like you said, we're not here to provoke no violence. But I did see a few. I did see a certain person make a post about RedRum and all of the, about what was done at his funeral. But the person wasn't there. That I was, from what I know, from what I was told.
Exactly what I'm talking about too. You know what I mean? So we're gonna leave that. We're gonna let clowns be clowns and shit because the real knows the real.
Understood.
You know what I mean? Over RedRum, I'll catch any fucking fake. You know what I mean? Over RedRum, anybody can get it, including my people and shit. You know, anybody can get it over RedRum. RedRum always knew and shit. You know, we wasn't in situations before where I don't give a fuck. You know, like I'm with you. Like I'm gonna thug it out with you.
Right, exactly.
You know, we'll talk about off air shit, but there was plenty of situations where we proved to each other like, nah. You know, I'm right here with you. Like I'm here with you, and I'm leaving with you, and whatever happens, fuck it. We gonna go out together.
Y'all got that respect. Yeah.
Yeah, definitely, man. And you know, but the thing about it is like, you know what, with RedRum, you know, I'm glad that he got his flowers while he was still able to smell them.
Right.
You know, motherfuckers recognized him for who he was and how he contributed to the culture. Whether, you know what I mean? Because let's keep it real. Banging on Wax was some hardcore fucking gangbang shit.
Yes, it was. It's a classic too in the city of LA and the county. It's just a classic period in general, you know, when it comes to even because that was like they was doing that. That's similar to what the kids are doing in Chicago now. That was the same thing, pretty much. Yeah. And they just diss, all of the drill. They pretty much dissing all of their enemies and stuff like that. But they also had real music. They also had classic songs too as well. So it was hot.
Because Pyru Love, no matter what, Pyru Love is fucking the melody, everything is just it's a song that you can't hate on. You know what I mean? It's one of them songs where their motherfuckers might not like it because they dissing, they're dissing the blue rags. And they might be mentioning a neighborhood that they might have a conflict with and shit or whatever. But at the end of the day, one song that you can't just, fuck that song was garbage. Nah. Even the other one too, the one by the Nationwide Red Riders, that fucking Nationwide Red
Riders. Yep. Shout out to Bronco. Yeah.
Hard as shit. Is it not the low side because they're slipping the slide? No, for me, I push down my what's up to the homies on the 10 and the 5. You know what I mean? Like,
yep. Shout out to Bronco. Yeah. Now now another question.
I don't know, but I think he was out of town at the moment, but I'm pretty sure he would have been there for sure.
Yeah. Now look, quick. Yeah, shout out to Bronco. I know he would have. Yeah. Outside of possibly the RedRum feature, what other features you got on the album?